Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is plenty of content to catch up on. And if you are returning, well, friends, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming back and spending more of your precious time with me here on our channel, friends. And if you've been liking my videos and subscribing and sharing, thank you so much. It's literally been making a world of a difference with the growth on the channel, and I'm greatly appreciative. For anyone that is interested, I do offer private readings, but please note the only way to book is by visiting the link that is up on your screen right now. This is the only place to check out all the different kinds of services and readings that I offer. And again, it's the only way to book, so just know that. So if you're interested, head on over there, friends. And let's get to today's reading. Today, we are going to be looking into the next time you see them, this person on your mind, the next time you see them. As always, we have three groups to choose from. And as always, a reminder that this is a collective reading. Please only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If your readings keep pulling on a person that you don't want to hear about anymore, maybe it's time to kind of take a break off readings if you're finding yourself triggered over reoccurring messages. But again, if something is not your story, you don't have to make it your story. You guys, it's kind of shocking. We all kind of live these parallel existences in our own little worlds, right? And we have no idea of the similarities that are happening across the board. So just keep that in mind. We have three groups to choose from today. They are all Aaliyah stickers. I actually already have some channeled songs and messages that were coming through as I was laying these out. So I will be going over those at the beginning of your reading. We'll be doing tarot and getting some oracle cards for you. And let's get to it. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. When you are ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number 1s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. During the intro, I was mentioning that I was already getting some downloads for you guys. And these are all stickers of Aaliyah. If you guys know who she is, then you know what's up. And she was a singer, a very beautiful and amazing performer and singer, but I digress. Your songs for this group, I am linking them down below as well. I got Age Ain't Nothing But a Number and Are You That Somebody? So maybe those songs mean something to you. Maybe there's something in the videos or in the lyrics. I'm just throwing that out there. I have no idea how your reading's going to pan out. Today we're going to look into the next time you see them, whoever it is you came to this reading for. This is a collective reading. Please only take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. If you know something is not your story, then it is not for you. We're all living these parallel existences, friends. We're the center of our own universe sometimes, but people around us are actually going through very similar things. So it could be picking up on their energy. All right, let's begin. My group number 1s. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 1. My group number 1s, please, the next time that they see this person, what can you tell us? The next time my group number 1s sees this person, the next time the next time they see each other, what's going to happen? The next time my group number 1 sees this person that they came to this reading for, Spirit, what can you tell us? Messages for my group number 1s. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see my group number 1s. Too many messages. The next time my group number 1 sees their person, what can you tell us? We have Hermit. All right. We have 5 of Swords. So someone could be staying back or just keeping quiet. Yeah, I'm getting a reserved energy, not wanting to say anything. It feels mutual. None of you, all of you, neither of you, it feels like want to bring up anything from the past. It's like water under the bridge. I feel like, I don't know if you guys, it's interesting. I almost said coming to terms, but it feels like there's something here that we're not talking about. or purposely not bringing it up. And by we, I kind of feel like it's you, my group number ones. I kind of feel like you're purposely not bringing something up. Why the Hermit? Yeah, so there's a feeling here of not wanting to say the wrong thing or something that might be triggering, something that might bring something up. It's like we don't want to go there. So it's interesting. I don't know if you guys had an argument with this person or if you found something out. You guys are both just happy to have this reconciliation or this moment in time where you do get to smooth something over. For some of you, it could be like rekindling. This person, they might tell you, or they've released something, they've let something go. We just dropped one. What an appropriate card, too. It's the Fool. Let's forget what happened in the past. Let's forget about that. We're starting new. I'm getting the feeling that you guys are turning a new page when it comes to this. Yeah, because it feels like you're literally not saying something. You might be purposely kind of avoiding a certain topic and letting them kind of do their thing. Maybe you kind of also view them as like you're onto them or they're like a little foolish. Now, if it's not that, it's just the energy of let's just start new like nothing happened. So it's going to be a split group, obviously, because you're situation or whatever happened in with between you and this person, it's like it's going to be different for everyone, but the vibe overall feels like we don't want to say too much or we're just kind of skirting an issue. We don't feel like bringing it up. I am going to say it does feel like you guys are both just happy. It feels content. It feels like you're just, it's nice to get to this place or to have this chance. Like I said, it's almost like smoothing something over, but you're also not, there's a truce. There's let's not talk about it. I do feel like this person is going to try to come off like they're not aware, or you know they're going to tell you about work. Maybe they're going to feel very motivated, a newfound confidence. They might talk about how they recently left something, a long-term job, long-term, I don't know, relationship, or moved out or moved, and it just feels like you're not really asking questions. You're just kind of letting them talk and observing, and I don't know how much you're contributing. You're shocked. You're surprised by something. I can't tell if it's because you guys came together or you talked. For some of you, this isn't a physical reunion. For some of you, this is, it could be messaging. It could be a phone call. It's going to be different for everyone. Because I'm mostly getting like reconnection. I can't tell if it's an actual physical coming together. Even though we did ask about the next time you see them, it just kind of feels like the message is drifting in that direction. So I just want to mention that in case that applies to you guys. Now, if it feels like this is the person, see, the reason I feel like I have to say this is because for some of you, it kind of feels like this wants to talk about another situation that may not be the person you came to this reading for. So if there's someone in your life right now that there's currently conflict with, or there was, we were overthinking, or there was regrets, or it does feel like there's going to be some type of resolution. Now, with all that being said, I want to get to what is this that surprises you. There's something here that really catches you off guard, and it almost, for some of you, it leaves you speechless, even though you're not the type to be left speechless very often. um, why the Tower? Oh, because there was a sudden cutoff. Now, you could be learning some type of information. as to what's been happening during this time that it's been quiet between you, or that things haven't really been progressed, and something about that really surprises you. Now, it could have been the fact that you guys did take a break, or you haven't heard from this person, or I don't know. It's just kind of like all tied together, but it feels like something's going to be revealed to you as to why that may have happened, and it might completely um, change your perspective. Someone here could have gone through some type of painful ending. Now, I do feel like even though you're having fun and you're enjoying this interaction, I am feeling like you're like observing, you're kind of scoping it out. Now, for signs, we have everything showing up, but we have a lot of Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces, uh, Cancer, and Aries. A lot of fire, but with that King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, could be any sign. Let's continue. Let's see what else. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones next time they see this person. Next time they see this person, please, what can you tell us? What do my group number ones need to know? What do my group number ones need to know, please? Next time they see this person, what do my group number ones need to know? What do my group number ones need to know, please? Next time they see this person. You're gonna be very hesitant to kind of take this person's, like, I think you're just taking them for face value for some reason. Like whatever they're saying to you, you're like, okay, yeah, I'm not saying you don't believe them. Look, the cards don't even, I'm just saying you're not really, you're like, okay, well, I'll believe it when I see it. Or like, we have 10 of Swords in reverse. If we're going to get the 10 of Swords, that's how we want to get it. Queen of Swords, you're letting it go. You're like, I don't even care. For some of you, you're literally like, you're icing this person out. Yeah, someone is icing. There's a very icy energy that's coming through, because I literally feel like there's something that they're talking about that you're like, this is going nowhere. You're saying a lot, but you're not saying anything. And I feel like that kind of annoys you, even though you're going to hide it. You guys are going to have a smile on your face, but on the inside, you're like, what the F are you talking about? Or you're just not really saying much. So, it's not that you're not enjoying the interaction. It's just like you're very much aware that it's just not enough. It's not really going to go anywhere. It's fun while it's here. It's like the type of thing where you see that old friend and they're like, we should get a drink, or let's go get lunch. Let's get together. And you're like, yeah, okay, let's do it. And then no one ever makes plans. You realize you don't really have it in you to put energy into this certain situation, or you just don't make time for it. And it kind of feels that way, that you are aware of that. It's like you're not trying to commit, and you're not trying to hold them to anything that they're saying. There's a strong message here of it is good to see this person, but there's just kind of a stalemate. I don't think it's over, but there is a lot of question, and there's a lot of meaning. I don't think it's over. Like, I don't think it's this person's completely out of your energy after this point, or I don't think you're cutting them off, but it does feel like someone here is emotionally not giving. They're very pulled back, very reserved. I kind of feel like it's you, group number ones. So you have your reasons, but that's what I'm picking up on. The next time you see them, you're going to be a little bit in your head. Like I said, listening to this person and taking what they say at face value, not really looking too far into it for whatever reason. It feels like you're going to enjoy it, but it doesn't feel like you're really, invested in taking it any further at that moment in time. All right, let's get some advice for you. We have rejection. Yeah, that's you. It's like, you know that there's something about this person that's gonna leave you wanting more, or the situation always leaves someone wanting more. It's like not enough. Maybe it's not enough time, not enough is said. Maybe a lot is said and nothing is really said. Like I said, that's too many. That's too many saids, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it could just be like there's no real effort, and there's an awareness of that. We have magic and we have faith. Like I said, I do not believe that this is over. It doesn't feel like the door is closed. It just feels like for now we're not really holding anyone. We're not really holding anyone to like much on their word as to, yeah, let's get together or what's next. Someone might be going through some kind of transitional period as well. All right, my group number ones. That is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. During the intro, I did mention that I was already getting some channeled messages. And so when I was laying out this particular sticker, it made me think of this interview that I saw. It was like an old MTV interview from the late 90s, of course. It was Aaliyah. And she was talking about how much she loves Nine Inch Nails, or she loved Nine Inch Nails. And basically what a genius or how amazing Trent Reznor is. So maybe some of you are like, into that like 90s like rock or 90s music, depending on your age. I mean, I guess music transcends time, but you know what I mean. But anyway, that then led me into another kind of spiral of thoughts, which she then did this special where she kind of lists her favorite videos. And her favorite Nine Inch Nails video at the time was Closer. And she was talking about how her brother turned her on to the band and how she had like no idea about this kind of music. So with all that being said, maybe there's something about this connection, or the next time you see them where maybe there's these feelings of like you discover something that you didn't know. But also the song Closer, I am linking it down below. It is very, very highly sexual, of course. So maybe that also pertains to your energy with this person. Maybe there's something that's very raw and very like primal here, but there's also there's like a level of toxicity or like a level of something that maybe like too much of it isn't good. So I have no idea where all this is coming from. I'm just kind of channeling it. And let's put her away. I literally, what is her name in this movie? In Interview with the Vampire, the second one, she's the queen. But and I'm gonna remember as soon as I'm like done filming. But anyway, let's get to it. As a reminder, this is a collective reading. Please only take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Even if something sounds like your story and then there's a part that triggers you and that's not for you, it could very well be for someone else. We're a lot of people living on this planet, living some pretty similar experiences at different times. So just keep that in mind, friends. All right, let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number twos. My group number twos, please, Spirit. What can you tell us the next time my group number two see this person that they came to this reading for? What can you tell us? Messages for my group number twos the next time they see this person. What can you tell us the next time my group number two sees their person they came to this reading for? What can you tell us? Listen, I already feel like there's a level of passion in your reading. Now, whether or not you guys go from fighting to, primal like makeup situations, fill in the blanks with that. I feel like there's a level of intensity here. It's almost like if you get mad at this person, the makeup is just as intense. All right, let's begin. Thank you, Spirit. Next time my group number 2 sees a person. Yeah, I feel like you guys are gonna have some like makeup, like sex, for those of you that's what this connection. I mean, you know who that you came to this reading for. So I do feel like it's going to be very fun, very, very fun. But there's something here that I'm not seeing that there's a fresh start. Maybe you're having trouble trusting that it's more than that. There's an energy here of taking things very slow. Someone is taking control over the situation, putting their emotions aside or putting someone else's emotions aside. Someone here is very strongly holding back. Now, this Queen of Cups and that Emperor could be the same person. If this is you, it just feels like you're the one choosing to take it slow. You're taking control. You're putting your emotions aside, even though it's difficult. If this is two different people, it just feels like someone here, their position, their commitments, or they have decided that things are going to be moving slow. Someone is moving very slowly. And if this is another energy, they're kind of very emotional over it, or it's like there's a lot of emotions involved. It's not really feeling good. There's too much holding back. So I do feel like there's an issue here. This King of Wands, someone here can't get it together enough at this moment in time to really get things going. And you are wondering, I do feel like some of you, maybe they'll be like making out, they'll be reaching that point, and then you're going to be like, you know what, actually, I don't want to do this. Some of you might be choosing to kind of pull back, hesitate to just take it there. The opportunity is definitely going to be there because the spark is there. This passion is there. It does feel good to come back together, but it's almost like some of you are questioning, like, do I want to hook up? Do I want to take it there? Listen, someone is very, very set on pumping the brakes. This Emperor is pumping the brakes. Things cannot or are not moving forward as smoothly here. And I can't tell if someone here is a little stubborn. It could be a culmination of a lot of things, someone holding on to the way they want to do something, or they're taking control, but at the same time, in doing that, it's taking control by, like I said, not moving forward. There's an issue here that someone's holding on to, and that's why things are moving slowly. Why the Queen of Cups in. Yeah, so emotionally, this is testing someone. It's almost like someone might be making emotionally based decisions or reacting in an emotional way um, because of what's going on, or maybe because of why things can't progress. It just feels like what is right in the situation, what would be right, or what you deem as right, or they deem as right. It's the hard thing to do, but it's the right thing to do, you know? Um, like I said, I feel like you guys are going to feel better coming back together, but you're feeling very undecisive. One more, please. What else can we know the next time a group member 2 sees this person? They might bring you something. Yeah, they're going to bring you something. They might offer you something, be sweet to you, take you out, bring you a little something is what I'm getting. They're bringing you their wand. That Ace of Wands. Yeah, they're bringing you a little gift. It's going to surprise you, and you're going to be happy about it, but it doesn't take away from the fact that all this other stuff is going on. So I feel like you're going to enjoy it, but there's something about it that you're just it leaves you a little unsettled, and this isn't a shock to you. Like, you guys already know who you're dealing with here way better than I do. But All right, let's get more messages. We have all signs showing up. Aries with that Emperor, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. What else can we know? You don't trust this person, or you have a hard time trusting. Oh, that's interesting. And you did get the song Closer, which is, like I said, I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard that song. If you haven't, well, check it out down below and prepare yourselves. No children around when you listen to it. All right. What else can you tell us? Group number 2, please. The next time they see their person. What was that? The Star in reverse, you guys. You're just not really. You're trying to stay hopeful. You really are. It's hard to remain hopeful. And you don't say much. You're not really like speaking this out loud, or maybe when you do, it's coming from a place of maybe it's a little up and down. Maybe it's a little moody. Yeah, because it feels like there's something, you have a negative view on where this is going or not going. Why the Star, please? Your needs aren't being met here. And it's almost like you guys are playing mental gymnastics. Like you guys are really kind of going over this. And you want to believe what they say. You want to believe something here. But again, that Emperor, it's like doing the right thing. Someone here is very set. You're keeping your composure. Everything looks good on the outside, but you're not feeling very hopeful that this is going to lead to anywhere. So I feel like you guys are going to feel like you just need to continue to keep your space or take time to yourself. I feel like you're going to be very reflective. You enjoy being around this person, but there's a lot here that you're leaving unsaid in the situation. We have Leo energy coming through very strongly. Maybe this is something that's about to happen or already happening. Today is the first day of Leo season, even though it's a timeless reading. Maybe that's why it's picking up on that. We have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, a strong Aquarius coming through, and Virgo as well. All right. Let's get some oracle cards for you, friends, before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my group number 2s. Thank you. Messages for my group number 2s, please. What can you tell us the next time they see this person? What can you tell us? You're going with the flow. Yeah. You guys, look at that. That literally 100% matches that last portion of your reading. You're going with the flow. You're taking your space. You're pushing this away, or you're rejecting something. You're surrendering and you're reflecting. There is a big reflective period that's coming up for you after you see this person. If you've already been in that energy, it's going to continue because something isn't sitting right with you. And I feel like you don't want to continue to invest into something. You're choosing yourself. So, whatever that might be, my group number 2s. I mean, in whatever way that might be. Okay, that's what I have for you today, my group number 2s. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. I'm wishing you nothing but the best. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 3s. If you picked a sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. In the intro, I was mentioning that I was already getting some downloads when I was setting up for this reading. For group number 3, I wrote down, they're both Aaliyah songs, of course. It's an Aaliyah sticker. We have One in a Million and Rock the Boat. So I am linking those down below. Maybe there's messages in there for you. Maybe there's something about the era of these songs if you're a fan. So if you'd like to check them out, go ahead. There might be messages for you in the lyrics as well. And let's see. Let's see what comes through. I'm getting a lot of sensuality from your group. All of the groups have been different in vibes, and yours is definitely, I'm feeling the energy of you feeling good, feeling in your power, feeling in your very Venus energy. I love it. This is being filmed during Venus retrograde. So, all right, let's see. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number threes. My group number threes, please. The next time they see this person, the person that they came to this reading for, what can you tell us? The next time my group number threes. I'm getting butterflies, my group number threes. I'm like, hopefully that's not your nervous system going awry. But no, it feels, let's see what comes through. That's like initially, I'm like, why am I getting nervous? Group number threes, please, the next time they see their person. Maybe someone here is nervous to see the other. Anticipating is what I'm getting. Messages for my group number threes the next time they see this person. What can you tell us? All right. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to take these upright. I feel like you're working, or you are, there might be something you're focused on. Maybe you recently reached a milestone, or there's a reason to celebrate. Maybe there's like a get together, an event, a community event, or a party. It seems like there's certainty here. Maybe that's why I'm feeling a little nervous. Maybe you already know you're going to be seeing this person. Oh yeah. It feels like you have an awareness, so you're going to be looking good. There's a question here. You may be overthinking something. That's where these nerves are coming from. I feel like someone here is overthinking, or like, what should I do? What should I say? There's a level of conflict that's going on. There could be a question as to whether or not you should go. Should go where? I'm not sure. Why the Eight of Pentacles? Yeah, it feels like you're trying to figure something out. You're trying to figure out. You're overthinking something. Why the Four of Wands, please? Why the Ace of Swords? There's a lot of fantasizing here. And there's like strategy. I'm getting that someone's being very strategic. I can't tell if it's you or them. Why the Eight of Wands? I'm like, why does this not feel like a casual meeting? Like, you're like, no, it's super casual. They have no idea. And it's like, well, there's something building up. There's something a brewing. So the way you would see this person, or it feels like the next time you see them, it's you putting in some kind of effort, and you're very on the fence about it, or you're kind of thinking your options. You're trying to strategize like crazy. You're coming up with all kinds of scenarios, or fantasizing all kinds of things. Maybe in your head, you're planning out the slow motion run towards each other. I don't know. And a part of you is really holding back. It's like, so, and now if it's not you, the energy could totally be reversed, because it doesn't feel like, it feels like there's a lot of questioning, or there's a lot of, I'm not seeing decision making, but it does feel like you're fighting yourself, or there's, you're really debating what to do here. You're like, should I, shouldn't I? I am, I'm not. And there's a big energy of holding back. This would be very unexpected with this tower. I think this person would be very unexpected, or they are unexpectedly going to contact you. I'm getting lots of messages here. So if you don't end up reaching out, I wouldn't be surprised if this person reaches out. It just feels like there's a lot of wondering here. Maybe you're conflicted because they unexpectedly reach out, and you're like, should I reply so fast? Should I this? Should I that? You're like scrambling, and you're trying to figure out. You're trying to figure something out before you go for it. Oh yeah, it does feel like you guys are going to go for it. Listen, group number three, you have power in this situation. And it feels like someone here is So both of you could be popular kids. Now, maybe it's just within your friend group or your community or your social media following, or just you're a badass at what you do. You're just a badass in general. It feels like there's a there's a very complementary energy when it comes to that. You guys are the type of people, both of you, you and this person. It's like I'm sure you guys get attention separately, but that dynamic goes towards each other as well. And it's like there's a very nice match happening here. There's a lot of mutual attraction, there's mutual admiration. They like what you have going on, you like what they have going on. This almost reminds me of like someone that works in industries that aren't exactly the same, but they're very complementary. Or maybe it is even in the same industry, or there's similar interests. Maybe you guys are both into the same type of music, the same maybe you guys are both musicians, or you're both artists, or you design, whatever it is. It doesn't even have to be creative, but it just feels like there's a very passionate spark there that you guys both kind of hold towards each other. There's something very unexpected about the next time you see this person slash hear from them. Again, I kind of feel like you're kind of wondering, you're debating, you're kind of, some of you could even be focused on work, like you're working and you're not really focused on this, and then it pops up. Some of you have been fantasizing, or it has been heavy on your mind. Again, that 7 of Cups, it's like we're imagining, we're thinking all kinds of things. I am feeling like you guys have been in your head a little bit over coming together, or is this my person? And it just feels like you guys have such a nice connection with each other here. But there is a lot of holding back. I am picking up on a lot of Leo energy, as well as Taurus, Scorpio. All right, there's some kind of message coming. Either you're sending it, or they're gonna send it. But it feels like there's a message that's coming up, and there's a question as to whether or not. Maybe someone here has been getting impatient to get this message or to get this communication. All right, what can you tell us the next time my group number 3 see their person? What can you tell us, please, the next time my group number 3 sees their person, please? What can you tell us the next time my group number 3 sees their person? What can you tell us? Someone isn't holding back anymore? Well, okay. That's the only way it would happen. It feels like there's a lot of holding back. The next time my group number 3 sees their person. That 4 of Pentacles, someone's holding on to something really tightly. The next time I see them. Look, there's that indecision. Which way? It's like moving. Okay, so it felt like it was at a stalemate. What can you tell us? There's clarity coming through. So next time you see them, it's gonna they're gonna my throat is closing up. They're gonna bring some type of information. This could have been something that you kind of already knew, or there's a feeling like there's a vibe here with this High Priestess. It's very hard for someone to open up, but I do feel like they're coming in with communication. They're also coming in to like give attention to this. They could also enjoy attention. You guys could enjoy attention from each other. Why the 4 of Pentacles, please? It's like someone self-sabotages by the way that they hold back. Yeah, someone self-sabotages. They block. But there's that movement coming forward. Why the High Priestess? Oh, it's hidden. There's a lot of secrets. So there's things that are hidden here. And it's like you already know. Yeah, I feel like you know the things that are hidden. I also feel like this happens at night, or happens like in the dark, meaning I don't think this is announced or 2 people know about this. And there is a decision here as to whether or not we should say yes. Someone here could be struggling with something. The decision is yours. someone here is struggling with if they should or if they shouldn't. So I'm going to say your entire reading, the next time you see this person, it's all, I mean, tarot is free will, but it feels like someone here would have to be willing to take the leap or make the decision. And there's a lot of holding back in your connection. What else, please? The next time my group number 3 sees their person. There's that reuniting, that 6 of Cups. It feels good. Someone here could be going through a painful time. We just got the 10 of Swords. I kind of, so you bring healing energy to this person. You help them feel better. Maybe that's why they're coming towards you and you know that. Maybe it's like you already know something that they're going through. I feel like there's a lot of, I feel like there's a real strong dynamic between you guys, but this, whatever is bringing them to you or whatever it is you guys are going to talk about, it feels like maybe you have some advice or like just talking to you makes them feel better. Because I do feel like someone here may be going through something. Maybe that's what they're also bringing. They could be sharing something with that Devil card and that 4 of Pentacles, sharing something they've been holding on to. And it does feel like they're coming towards you. Or the energy is coming towards you. Maybe that's why you feel it and you're debating if you should move forward or not. Interesting messages. My group number 3s. These always catch me on surprise. Lots of Capricorn, Pisces energy, Aquarius as well. All right, lots of psychic energy in your reading. If you guys are a lot of readers on here listening to this, yeah, that's an interesting situation. Lots of swords and dark waters. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s next time they see this person. What can you tell us? We have death, isolation, growth. Okay, so during this time apart, someone could be telling you about a transformation or an ending, and that's why they've been needing their space. Someone here, when they're going through things, they absolutely require their own space. Someone here is going through something painful, but they are growing through it. This could even be you, friends, and magic. You share your magic with this person. You give this person confidence as well. Now, group number 3 is just because that's how this person feels. It doesn't mean you have to freely give that to them. Only you know who this person is and what the dynamic is. But it's very obvious that you do something that helps this person feel better. It like alleviates, some kind of burden, friends. You know who you're dealing with way better than I do. All right, my group number 3s. That's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.